Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. So, in the previous video we have started the new chapter that was lesson number 1, crop production and management. So, crop production and its management. So, first of all, we have seen the first topic was introduction of it. So, we have introduced that what is crop production and its management. Okay, in the previous video we have seen that what is crop production and its management. So then we have seen the next topic was food for survival. So food for survival. So first of all we need energy to for the work of the body. So if we want to do any work with our body like running, walking, doing some activities, so what we need is we need energy, and energy comes from the food. Okay students, so this we have seen in it. So next was there are two ways where from the food is there. So first we have seen was food from the plants. So in the food from the plants means the food which we get from the plants. This was the foods from the plants, like we have seen in the Kharif crop and Rabi crop. I have discussed this Kharif crop and Rabi crop in the difference here in the previous video, that these Kharif crops are summer crops, it is cultivated in summer, and these Rabi crops are cultivated in winter. Okay students, and also some of the difference let me tell you. So in your book, see, Kharif crops are cultivated in summer season and they are planted in June month and ripen in October, and their examples are rice, maize, cotton and groundnut. That I have taught in the previous video in Rabi crops. These are cultivated in winter season and so planted in November and ripen in April, and the examples are wheat, barley, pea and gram are common Rabi crops. So this we have seen the two types of Kharif crop and Rabi crop. So next what we have seen was agricultural practices. So in the agricultural practices we have seen that first of all the soil preparation, how first the soil is prepared. So in the there was a first, it was ploughing. First of all the soil is ploughed. So in the ploughing we have seen was, let me tell you. So in the ploughing, in this process the soil is the first loosened and turn on that is because aerated for the roots. A plough is made by either of wood or iron. Ploughing is either done manually with the help of bullock cart or camel, or with the help of tractor. Nowadays tools called cultivators driven by the tractors are increasingly being used for ploughing. Tractors driven cultivators save both time and efforts. So What is plouging? Jo, plouging means the we have all seen the plouging. Okay, there is a figure in your textbook, and next we have seen was leveling. So the level of the soil is not proper, then it is leveled, and there is a tool which is used for that. Okay, and next we have seen the adding fertilizers. Means if I have to grow any crop and there is not enough vitamins or nutrients in the soils, then extra vitamins or nutrients are added by adding fertilizers in the soil. Okay students, so fertilizers are contains one or more nutrients in it. Okay, so the main use of fertilizer is that in the soil, if there is not enough nutrients, if I have to go grow wheat or rice or any etc. any else, then there is not enough nutrients in the soil which is able to grow the wheat or rice. There is not enough nutrition in it. So the nutrition is added by adding fertilizers. So we have seen in this in previous video. Now we will see now we will see selection and sowing of the seed. So how is the seed selected for the cultivation of crops? So in this there are two different types of seeds, like unhealthy seeds and healthy seeds. There is one activity in your textbook, just I orally explain this. In this activity, there we needed is one beaker. The beaker is filled with water and all the seeds are put into it. So it is fill up with the water. So this is the water, and when the seeds are put into this beaker, then if the seeds are kept for some time without disturbing, then some of the seeds will come in the surface of the water. So these seeds are unhealthy seeds. Okay, and these seeds are healthy seeds. So there is an activity in your textbook that how the unhealthy seeds and healthy seeds are separated out. So this is one of the method for differentiating the unhealthy seeds and healthy seeds. Okay, so next we will see about it. So first of all, what is sowing? Sowing of seeds. So there is one definition in your textbook of sowing. So let me read that. See, sowing means the practice of placing the seeds in the soil. Means there is a soil, and placing of seeds means the seeds is to be placed at evenly in some distance and some length and some breadth accordingly. So the plants do not grow evenly. But if there are two methods, manual method and there is a seed sowing using a seed drill. So in manual method, farmer just manually throw the seeds, and it is not evenly separated, it is randomly gone to the soil. But in the tool seed drill, the seeds are evenly there in the soil. So the nowadays this seed tools is used for the sowing the seeds. Okay, so now we will see some textual points of it. So once the soil is prepared, means after ploughing, leveling, and after adding fertilizers, when the soil is prepared for the sowing seeds, then what is to be done? Once the soil is prepared, we need to select healthy seeds that are good of quality. Means good quality is needed, and I now only said that how the seeds are separated. There is an activity in the page number 14. In the above side there is an activity. Once the farmer started select the seeds, they need to be sown well. Sowing means the practice of placing the seeds in the soil. Means this how the seeds are placed in the soil. We must ensure that the seeds are sown at the proper distance from one another and at the right depth, neither too deep or not too upside or not more deep. So the seeds is to be ensure that the seeds are sown at proper distance and at proper depth. Okay, so sowing of seed is done either manually by direct sparkling seeds into the soil. Means farmer direct sparkles the seeds, okay, or by using a seed drills attached to tractor. Seed sown manually gets unevenly disturbed. Okay, means this is not proper method. Thus a seed drills is used to sow seed evenly at the correct depth in the soil. So the seed drill is used for the correct proper even seeds for sowing and in the proper depth of it. Let's see how we can separate healthy seeds from unhealthy seeds. Means now this will come, which I have tell this activity is there. So there is a figure in the page number 13 that manual sowing and seed sowing using a seed drill. So please see these pictures. So now the activity comes. Okay, now the next point is watering of crop. Watering of crop. So watering of crop, there are many methods of the watering of crops. Nowadays there are new methods like deep irrigation methods and sparkling irrigation method. Okay, there are some of the methods in which there is watering of the plants is done. So first we will see is watering. First of all, the watering of crops means it is also said irrigation. Water is needed by the seed as well as plants. Means without water the plants is not grown. So water is very maximum. They get water from the soil. Different crops needed different amounts of water to grow. Means we all know that all the humans can have not the same efficiency to do work as all the plants or crops do not need the same water. They need some need more water, some need less water to grow. Okay, rain is the most important natural source of water for the crops. However, there are other ways in which the fields are watered. And also there are different ways like irrigation methods for the watering of the crops. So irrigation refers to the practice of artificially adding water to the soil for growing. Means if there is no rain, then artificially water is added, and which is known as irrigation. We get water from the irrigation the fields from many sources like wells, rivers, lakes and tube wells. The method of irrigation are broadly categorized as traditional method and modern method. Means in this first two paragraph we can say that it is how the water is used or how it is treated and how much it is added, and there are two methods of it, traditional method and modern method. So in the traditional method there is canal irrigation and furrow irrigation. So in the canal irrigation we have all seen the canals. If we go in the Ahmedabad side from here, so in between you will see a Narmada canal. So from the Narmada canal the farmers used to put a pump and take out the water from the canal and water the crops or plants. And in the modern methods, in the furrow irrigation, so it is let's see. So traditional method of irrigation of agriculture land through canals, furrows, chain pumps, moat, dhekli and rath are cheaper but often led to wastage of water. Means the traditional method is useful but it also wastes the water. So modern methods. Modern methods are irrigation where have been designed so that less water is wasted. Means modern methods are there in which less water is wasted, and in this traditional method more water is wasted. So sprinkler irrigation is a method in which water under pressure is sprayed over soil like artificial rain. This method is particularly effective for the irrigation uneven land and area having sandy soil. Means this method is used for irrigation uneven land, means the land is not proper and areas having sandy soils. The area which have sandy soils, in this method is used. So deep irrigation method is a method in which pipes or tubes with small holes are used to deliver water drop by drop directly at the base of each plant. This method is very useful in the areas having shortage of water. Means this deep irrigation method we have all seen, there is a figure also in your textbook. Okay students, so this deep irrigation method is used at many places where there is shortage of water. So in deep irrigation method, in a pipe there is small holes by which the droplets are there in nearby the crop, so the crop gets the water from it. Okay, and in sparkling it is used in the uneven land and the sandy soil, the area where there is a sandy soil, so it is used in this method. And there is also water lodging in a field. So it is important to ensure that the fields are not watered too much. Means if there is too much of water in the field, then the crop will fail. Excess water in the field can cause water lodging, which can harm the crop by lowering the amount of air available to the roots and an increase in the salt content of the soil. Figure. There is a figure of water lodging, means the field is full of water and all the crops are out of the soil and showing water loading in the field. Means this is a figure in the same page, 15 page number. So this is what we talk about the watering crops, and in previously we have seen selecting and sowing these seeds. Means first the farmer selects a seeds which is to be grown in her field, his or her field, so that the crop or plant is cultivated or planted in the field. And then when it is selected, then there are two methods of manually planting or spreading and seed drills. There are two methods of it. We have seen now the watering of plants we have seen. So we have seen up to this. Now we will. So in this video we have seen the selection and the sowing of the seeds. Means in that how the farmer is selecting the seeds that is grown in his or her field. Then how it is sowing. Sowing means it is placing of seeds, and there are two methods in this, manually, and there is one method which is seed drill. So we have seen these two methods in this sowing of seeds, manually and seed drills. Now we have seen the watering of plants. In that we have seen the main two methods, traditional method and modern method. In traditional method we have seen the canal irrigation method, in which canal irrigation method we have seen that there is a canal, there is a figure also in your textbook, so you can see in it. And in furrow irrigation there is also a textbook in it. Modern methods, in sprinkler irrigation, means there is a artificial rain and it is used for the uneven land and in the sandy soils. And drip irrigation method is mostly usage in all the areas, and more usage it is used in the area where there is shortage of water. So in this video we have seen this. Okay students, so write down today's homework. So please write down your today's homework. So your today's homework is name the methods or process in the following. So first is soil is loosened and turned. Which method is used? So what is done first? So I will give the first answer so you can know how it is to be answered. So first is answer is ploughing. So when the soil is loosened or turned, there is ploughing. So the next one, second, soil is replenished and with nutrition. So in this, what is which method or process is used? Third one, a seed drill, is used. You have to write down. Fourth, a tube well is used. Fifth, big looms of soil are crushed then which method, in this which method is used? So, and the question 2, this is the question 1 of your homework, and question 2, let me write down here, write the difference between kharif crop and rabi crop. Okay, so this is all your homework. Question 1, name the method or process in the following, means soil is loosened and turned, means which methods or process is used? Ploughing, I have given one answer. So soil is replenished with nutrition, then what is to be done? A seed drill is used, so what is to be done? A tube well is used, so where it is used? Big looms of soil are crushed, so which method is used? And write down the difference between kharif crop and rabi crop. So please write down. So I will also put the picture of homework in the group, and up till then stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye.